How we doing? Just a quick one here. Today was kind of slow. I picked up a bullet vise. As you can see there, it's 5-inch jaws, and it's an older model. Got 101043, and it's got some kind of stamp symbol there, and also 101-42 there. So I'm going to smooth this thing out and clean it up, and you can see it next to the Parker 107. So I got this for 50 bucks, and it's got a little bit of damage there. I'm going to repair that. So I'm hoping to have this thing in mint condition when all said and done. There's a lot of metal work, some smoothing and whatnot, but it's going to be worth it. This thing actually opens up 9 inches is the max jaw opening, and you know it's pretty big. So, but I love these vices. I mean, just look at that. And I believe it was a swivel base, and it's obviously missing the swivel base, but I don't really care too much. The swivel bases go for big bucks. I'm not going to spend that kind of money, 200 bucks for a base. So I'm going to fabricate something possibly, but for now we're going to leave it as a fixed base and just focus on the metal work. But pretty significant. It's pretty big. It's really hard to tell on camera, I'm sure, but it's a nice piece. Definitely liking it. so I'm not afraid to pull the car over and grab something off the curb. And I got about 6 of these dresser drawers that were on somebody's curb, and I brought them all home. It's all real wood, and I'm just burning it in a wood stove, but I'm taking off these skeleton key locks. Pretty cool, older. So I'm liking that. So all the hardware I'm taking, and I keep it. Never know. But you can see the dovetail drawers. They're nice drawers. It's shame I didn't have space. Didn't have the space for anything for them, but anyways. I got the lathe partially disassembled. I took off all the plates, the cover panels, and I'm doing the paint removal on them. Got one of them there, one of them there, one of them over there. So I'm going to slowly, I'm not going to take this all apart at once and have a million pieces everywhere and forget where everything goes. So I'm going to do a little small sections at a time. Anywhere there's paint, I'm going to get rid of it down to bare metal and possibly repaint it. So that's really it. This is the motor that came with it. It's a half horse, 1725 RPM. Now, I got to do a little bit of research. I'm not sure if it'd be bad to have a higher RPM, because walk over here and show you the motor that I'd like to use. This 3/4 horse Craftsman, I just went ahead and replaced the cord on it. It actually wasn't working, and I did some work there and figured out it was the cord. Got a new cord on it, but this is a higher RPM, 3450. So I don't know if that'd be too much or too risky to run on that lathe, but ideally I would have this and it'd be a matching unit, and I would repaint the motor as well. So we'll figure it out. So anyways, doing some work on these Mac sockets I picked up the other day. And I went ahead and cleaned all of them inside and out, and I just have them sprayed down with WD-40. Speaking of WD-40, I've been getting it by the gallon. It's 20 bucks for a gallon. And then, you snag one of these. I got it at Lowe's. And you pour it right in here, and it's easier just to spray it with this, and it's way cheaper. You get an entire gallon for 20 bucks, and the prices on WD-40 are outrageous. So that's that. I swapped over my blade on the 1x30. Got the baby bullet in the house. I just brought it out. So looking pretty nice there. So, and that other bullet vise, I just got the bigger one there. It came with the only thing missing was a swivel base. It has the horseshoe washer there and everything else. Got a little better lineup on the chisel, or excuse me, the files. They were kind of cramped, so I removed I had the chisels at the bottom, took them out, put them in a drawer over there by the lathe, and it's better organized these things. There's a million of them. You need to get more magnets, but for now that'll work. Let's see what else we got here. That's really about it. Let's see anything else. Yeah, it's really got a new wheel on the bench grinder. These are Harbor Freights. The one that I had on there, I must have that for 6 months, and I use this a ton. I mean, so I was pretty impressed with how well this old wheel held up there. And I think these are $10, so not bad at all. Coming around. I do want to get on this post vise that I started cleaning up on, so I got that. So my 3 main vices, but that's really it for now. Just wanted to show you the bullet vise mainly. That was the main thing. You know, these things are ridiculously priced, and I haven't seen that many of them out there out and about, and the ones I have seen, they're through the roof. But just look at that. I mean, it's just a nice looking piece. So, this one is fairly good size too, so happy with that. And I'll work wonders on this metal. I'll get that all smoothed out. I'll probably do some fill in actually, rather than you know, removing it to where it's all flush. And I'll most likely use some of my less aggressive flapper discs, ones that have been used before that aren't as aggressive, and smooth that right out. Not sure on the color scheme. I'll most likely go with what was originally on it, per its date code, which I'm unsure of yet. There's some numbers on the slide underneath, but you know, it's not like they just put December 15th, 1962 on it. It's just random numbers, and you know, I'm gonna have to reference them. So, but I will. I'll let you know. I know this is old. The guy I got it from, it belonged to his uncle, and this guy was 58 himself. So, figure it's older. But I like it a lot. Like the bullet vices, definitely. So, appreciate you. Have a good rest of your night. Take care now.